Hey guys, welcome to Healthy Geeks. I know we've been on hiatus for a very long time. That being said, this episode is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to pretty much just be having a conversation, I think.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about comics, and we'll talk about the comics that we produce, and what we have in store for the future. Anyway,
Stay healthy.
stay healthy. Welcome back!
Hey guys, what's up?
Alright, so I guess we'll start off the conversation by talking about the comics that we produced. I know I produced a fan comic, a fan project called Batman City on Fire.
You can purchase it today on a link below.
Yeah, you can purchase it. It's $20 for my signature.
With comic.
With the comic. If your free comic, I might add. We want to stipulate that
We're not making profit from it.
we're not. I am so far from making profit from
Yeah,
it
exactly. So
that
it
it doesn't really matter at this point.
With a donation of $20, you get his signature and a comic.
And a comic for free. So anyway,
We are working on another comic project. We're not divulging too many details.
yeah, we don't
about
want
it
to
just
give
yet.
away too much of the details, just because it's a really good idea. But we wrote the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we submitted it to the Ontario Arts Council.
We're just waiting on funding now. If any of you would like to fund us, there is a link to the Ko-Fi below where you can also purchase the comic. Yeah.
Yeah, so the more you guys help us out, as for donations, the quicker we can move these things along. Like, we're not going to depend solely on ourselves to fund these projects, because
It's
in the
expensive.
past it's expensive and it's just not viable, because you run out of money and then you print the comics. And what I found with the Batman one was that because I couldn't sell the comic, I couldn't really make any money back on it.
But this time, it's an original idea,
Yeah.
so the profits are all ours, if there is any.
Yes.
Here's
hoping.
Yes, there's
Here's
hoping.
hoping.
Oh goodness. It will be a native hero and villain, so
Yeah.
that will be different.
That's what we can divulge, is that it's a Native American story, and it plays on a lot of it takes a lot from culture of Native Americans, specifically the Wabanaki, which is the tribe that I'm from. So
Without rubbing it in your face.
yes, exactly. We're not like making you like it's all up for interpretation.
Yeah.
We're just leaving you to make the decision of, okay, well, this is interesting, or this is magical, or this is kind of like a fantasy comic, or it's not.
Exactly.
It's not. We're not like throwing it in your face. Like, this is our culture. You have to accept it. It's
It
just.
is fun. It's similar to any other background for a comic book hero. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, speaking on comics, we're gonna go ahead. Have you seen any of the pictures for Batbrick,
For what?
the new Absolute Batman series?
I've seen the cover for it. It looks like his cape is a little strange or something.
Okay, so those long things in the cape
Yeah.
are his handles,
Okay.
and that ugly looking symbol on his chest is an axe head.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and apparently he beats up Alfred.
That's not good.
Joker doesn't
Well-
have face paint on.
He's just a regular guy.
He's the billionaire, and Batman's the blue collar. And then issue number 2, they revealed something that led I don't understand how a blue collar could afford, but his Batmobile is a mountain mover.
I
Or-
see.
When they mine roads through a mountain.
So what's his job exactly? Like, what does he do for if he's a blue collar worker?
I didn't get to read the comic because it's been sold out.
I see.
I went the first day that it was released, issue 2, and apparently they were all pre-sold.
Wow. Well, it looks like they're doing like different things at DC Comics. I know, like when I approached them about my comic, essentially what had happened was I had a website and I made it look like it was like a Batman website that Alfred had designed for me. And they contacted me and they said, "You can't make any money off Batman." And I said, "I know I can't." And then I said, "But I have a comic that I'd love for you to read because then you can distribute it and hopefully like people will want to buy it and like it and stuff." But they said I needed a literary agent, and a literary agent I think is thousands and thousands of dollars to hire. So it's just, after spending so much on the comic, I couldn't afford to put any more money into it. So it just didn't work out. But at that time, there was what they called the bloodbath at DC Comics and at Warner Brothers or whatever. And they fired like a third of their staff at that time.
Because things were getting stale.
Things were getting very stale, and I know that this new Absolute Batman's a pretty good idea, and that they're kind of thinking out of the box a little bit, but essentially, from the loss of all the movies that they made in the last like 6 or 7 years.
That is Warner Brothers. That's not DC Comics.
But they own the movie rights to it, right?
Yeah, they don't.
That was who contacted me, was Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
They contacted me and said, "You're not allowed to make any money off of Batman." Mm-hmm. And I said, "I know that. Like I'm so in the hole from that Batman comic that there's no way I'm gonna produce a profit in the next little while. And I'm not even trying to produce a profit because I don't want to, because I don't want the trouble. I don't want to get sued."
Yeah, once he catches up on, once he evens out, he can start giving it away for the cost of printing, and that would be it.
Yeah, exactly. And that'll be a way to get people to come. Like, we have Comic-Cons every year.
Yeah.
So you guys you're more than welcome to come on out. 35 Central Avenue East in beautiful Brockville, Ontario.
Yeah. You guys gonna travel all the way here from the States?
That would be great. You bring all your family. Bring everyone. Bring everyone that you can, because these comics that we're producing are limited edition. Like, you're not gonna find these anywhere else.
Exactly.
They're collectibles, I think.
And if you are a big fan and you want pictures with us, you can book that ahead as well on your way up.
Yeah, we do photography as well. Yeah. We can get a picture with Batman or Deadpool or Santa Claus even.
Wolverine. I don't know. We have a few in the trunk over there.
Yeah, the Grinch. With the Grinch, you can get a picture with the Grinch.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Boy, oh boy. You can wear a Robin suit with Batman too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of fun stuff you can do.
We do it all, folks. We do it all. Anyway, what else were we going to talk about?
We are going to talk about... Are you going to be watching The Penguin?
I do want to watch it because I love Colin Farrell. I think he's an amazing actor.
Are you doing the same as me and waiting until the whole thing is done?
Yeah, I don't have HBO though. Is it on Crave as well?
I don't know. I just know I'm going to wait till it's all out, subscribe to the demo, watch it, and then unsubscribe. I didn't say that. Subscribe to HBO.
Yeah, but
Well, if I had satellite, that would do one thing, but it's just
Yeah.
for the online subscription to watch it, so.
Yeah. I think that Crave TV will probably eventually have it.
I think all of their individualizing everything kind of spoiled the
It
online
makes it so that you
atmosphere.
have to choose. Because no one has like $60, $70 a month to spend on every streaming service.
Unless you do.
Unless you do, and you're Bruce Wayne, and you can just sit in your
Yeah,
mansion.
you guys can go over to my TikTok, watch my lives, and donate as much as you want.
Yeah. But I think that there's too many streaming services. They should probably like make some partnerships or something.
Well, the point of streaming services was to avoid commercials. But you know what they have now?
What?
Commercials.
Yeah. I don't know.
You might as well go back to TV.
On that note, the Christmas movie that was filmed in Brockville, this beautiful town, will be released, I think, in November on Netflix.
I believe so.
It's called like...
Is it the Hallmark Channel or is it going to be Netflix?
No, it's Netflix.
Okay,
Yeah, it's Netflix. And they have... I already hit the info on it and was checking it out, and it's cool that it was filmed in our city. Like, that's a big deal, and I hope that a lot more of that comes our way.
You know what would be funny?
What?
If we had walked through the set as Batman and Deadpool.
I think that would have thrown off their movie a little. They probably would have been like, it's not Halloween.
We would have made the extra scenes. It would be hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. They might get us in trouble for that. We don't want to film in your town anymore.
Yes, but then we'd be YouTube famous.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. It's a publicity stunt for our
Yeah.
channel. No, we won't do that.
No, I don't think it's a good idea. Anyway, I guess that's all that we really need to talk about. Like I said, we have our Comic-Cons every year, so we'll have one again this summer. Hopefully, I'm hoping so.
I think we're the only Comic-Con left in Brockville too now.
Yeah, we're the only guys that do it now because Fanaticon isn't going to come back, are they?
We'll find out next year.
Yep. Anyway, thanks, folks.
And if you want to, again, support our channel, another way is by using code HEALTHYGEEKS on Dubby. If you want some natural, healthy energy, that is the way to go. They have it sugar-free and caffeine-free.
Yeah, folks, just use that code. I'll put a little link to the code or whatever in the bottom here, right here. Anyway, so
Razzle dazzle.
if you do this, you put in this code, then what do they get? They get some
15 to 25% off, depending on the promotion.
That's what you get. All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in. I know this was a short episode, but we're just having a conversation, letting you guys know what's going on.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay healthy.
Thanks for tuning in to Healthy Geeks, folks. See you later.
This has been another edition of Healthy Geeks with Batman and Deadpool. Don't forget to like and subscribe.